let's just get into the video because I don't want to say something I can't take back.
Is the most messed up Destiny 2 clip you are going to see this week. This team right here was in world's first contention. They had the ability to clear the Desert Perpetual Raid world's first, but they got soft locked. And every time they tried to relaunch the instance, it was continuously bugged. As you can see, there are ads peeking their heads through the floor. Those are the ads that spawn into the raid normally when you launch. And because they couldn't shoot the ads, it wouldn't spawn the little like cube in the middle that you have to interact with. So instead, you can see here they're just constantly running around,
That's ridiculous.
scrambling,
That's
trying
ridiculous.
to kill these ads through the ground, being unable to do so, and for several hours straight, they couldn't even continue to compete in the world's first race.
That's so
And
sad.
they were in contention to get world's first beforehand. Imagine how heartbreaking it must have been. Imagine how frustrating that had to be.
We think alike. Now, excuse my voice here, guys. I have a bit of a cold right now. It's not COVID, but I do have a cold. Um, these guys worked so hard to get to this point. They sacrificed hours and hours and hours of their lives to get here first. I believe this is the first team to get here. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but they sacrificed so much to get to this point, and ultimately they were stunted by something outside of their control. And mind you, Bungie can't fix this. It's the actual day of the raid, so Bungie can't launch some type of patch because everything's in motion. They're this team is helpless, and so is Bungie for the most part. Because if they were to do something, if it were even effective, because I think it takes them like a week or so to patch things or to correct things of this magnitude. So the team that's in the situation, they can't do anything. They just have to just pray that they're able to overcome the bug and persevere. And it would have been amazing to see that happen, but sadly for this team, if I'm not mistaken, they were not able to overcome it. So they had to suffer in just absolute terror and heartbreak and depression. You know, I think they muted their voices, but I can only imagine what they were saying as they were experiencing this. They were probably cursing and saying Bungie, this is ridiculous, and saying a whole bunch of other things about Bungie that I'm not going to mention here because I don't want to get demonetized. Um, to get so close to the crown and have it being pulled away from you in real time for the world to see by something beyond your control, just watching this hurts me. It hurts me to watch this. It hurts to watch.
I know this wasn't a problem for a ton of people. Look at that. It's like a minotaur shooting through the ground in there. I know this wasn't a problem for a ton of people, but it just happening even to one team makes you feel bad for them, right? Could you imagine? The level of frustration and anger I would have if I was close to getting a world's first and my game bugged out for me alone and no one else, dude, you wouldn't hear the end of it. I would be yapping about it. I'd be complaining about it. I'd be crying. I'd be in shambles. I would be so mad.
Mm-hmm.
You would never hear the end of it. 10 years from now, I'd still be talking about it. I'd be talking about it on my deathbed and be like, shake my fist from my deathbed. Fuck you, Bungie. How could you do this? Yeah, these guys right here, they're legends for staying in it. But damn, I would be so frustrated. Look at how low the HP is. Yeah. Wait, that doesn't even make sense to me. So they started the encounter?
This is what, right? Or was it a different team?
That was a different team.
Wait, what the hell?
Okay.
Crimson, how does the boss have low health? Like they started the encounter?
Did he? I mean, it might just be like
This is
a
later
phase
on.
change thing, right? Because the ground changes when he TPs up, so it could be happening as a result of that.
Yeah,
How much damage did they do?
they're about to go to final stand, and this is when this bug is
Yeah.
happening.
Oh man.
Literally,
Crazy.
I thought it was
Because
before.
they said
the
it kept
encounter
happening
started.
for hours.
So I
They
was like,
physically can't shoot the box. That's crazy.
Wow.
Do you have to shoot a box there to when we go up? Is that what
There's a
happens?
diamond under the hourglass that you shoot. Yeah.
Oh
So you can't
man.
start if you can't shoot it.
Jeez.
That is beyond cooks, I'm not gonna lie.
Jeez. What team was
Can
that?
you
Yeah,
get a
what
video
team?
on it?
What team were they? Yeah, their video is being recorded as we speak.
You can literally see in the bio, D2 Gamer, second King's Fall 2.0, first Ghost to the Deep, ninth Crota's End. Like,
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
that's a
gamers.
team that can place, bro. That is a team that can, like, genuinely place.
What's their clan's name? I guess I wonder.
Wait, I think that
Wait,
is.
first-
I think that is the
First Ghost of the Deep. They were the world's first for Ghost of the Deep.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they got second for King's Fall 2.0, right behind Salt's team.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Ninth Crotos.
So these guys are
I
good.
think that might have been the Parabellum team actually.
Okay, so I didn't even realize.
Yeah, so basically what these guys are saying is that this team is good. The people who are playing the game right now, they have skill, and had they not encountered this, they would have absolutely accomplished something great. I don't want to, absolutely guarantee that they would have made world's first, but it is highly likely, like, almost without saying it's a guaranteed victory, it was most likely just like a point or percent like beneath, like guaranteeing that they would have 100% won world's first if it wasn't for these bugs, and oh man, because nothing in life is 100% guaranteed. For the most part, there are obviously some things that are guaranteed, but when it comes to gaming and competitive play, I personally don't like to say something's in the bag until it's actually accomplished. There's always that possibility that they could have failed even without the bugs, but again, based on their skill level and their past accomplishments, it is highly likely that without these bugs, they would have absolutely gotten world's first.
Even as recording this, but literally you can see that this isn't even the start of the boss encounter. This is almost before killing the boss. They're just about to go into final stand,
Yeah.
and they have to shoot an objective in the middle here to push the final stand. And because the boss has shifted and changed the arena, it's bugged out for them. They can't even go to final stand. So they can start the final boss encounter, they can clear one damage phase, they can clear a second damage phase, but when they go to final stand, it bugs out like this for them. This is what it's supposed to look like. So
Oh,
unfortunate.
man.
And this team really did stand a chance at getting world's first. They actually got a world's first in Ghost of the Deep, which is the dungeon, right?
Right.
They got world's second in King's Fall, the 2.0 version, and then they got ninth in Crota's End 2.0. So they are a very talented team that definitely could have got world's first and were absolutely raw by this soft lock glitch. And that's messed up. I know that Bungie can't do anything about it. Stuff like this happens. It shouldn't happen, but occasionally people will have such bad luck that they'll get problems like this happening. But man, this hurts. It hurts to watch, and you can't help but feel bad for the team.
So sad. So yeah, guys, go subscribe to Lucky. He's a absolutely great Destiny 2 content creator. Oh man, this cold is getting to me. I'm not sure if you guys can hear any of that, but yeah, go subscribe to him. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the most recent rate race. Do you think that the bugs were, just something you have to deal with as a part of the game, or you think that they might have allowed a team that wasn't as good to succeed? Or do you think that people are just complaining and whining about something that happens in every game or in every raid or any Destiny 2 update? Like, there's always going to be some type of hurdle or problem that the team has to find a way to overcome. And this is nothing new. This is just the way Destiny 2 is. Let me know in the comment section. My heart goes out to this team. I'm very, very sorry you had to encounter this, regardless of, all the other possibilities or all the other factors, all the other factors that might have, come into play when it comes to deciding who's good and who's bad and who should have succeeded and who shouldn't have succeeded. Regardless of all those factors, regardless of all those other details, you should not have had to deal with that. But enough of me rambling. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm on AdClear, and you guys are amazing. Take care.